Hey, Scott Walker coming to you from room 853 here at Capital Audiofest, the Synergistic Research Scott Walker Audio Room, here with Ted Yenning from Synergistic Research. So Ted, of course, we have another amazing room.
Yep.
Every year.
Best sounded show, bang, bang.
Mow them down.
Yeah, correct.
This room is no different.
No.
This year is just, some people are saying it's the best room that we've ever had. One guy outside said, Scott, I've walked through 50 rooms in this hotel, listened to your room.
I've been hearing that every demo.
Yeah.
Every
Ted,
demo.
For the viewers out there in audio land, let's walk through what's new from Synergistic Research, and then I'll talk about the rest of the system. So
Very good. Yeah.
You're on. Maybe start with the SRX PowerCell.
This is the new PowerCell SRX, okay? It is the first time we have fundamentally re-engineered the electromagnetic cell, which is at the heart of every PowerCell. It's a technology that I got the broadest possible patent on when I filed for a patent, because no one had ever thought of anything even remotely like it.
Yep.
And we just re-engineered it for the PowerCell SRX.
Yep.
It's a significantly more dense power cell, and because there's no replacement for displacement, we scaled it up big.
Yeah.
It's fed by two SRX X2 power cords, and I forget how many outlets does
There's
it
20.
have? 20 outlets.
20
so I mean, literally, your whole system.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
and there's 4 high current outlets for amplifiers on it.
Correct.
So it's a beast. We've got 2 of them at my Anaheim store, 1 in my Texas store, and the word that comes to mind when I listen to the PowerCell is effortless. It is just,
it's absolutely
you do not
effortless.
Understand what your amplifier is missing without putting this in front of it. Of course, it's expensive. It's your top power conditioner.
Yeah, but we trickled. This thing is so expensive to build.
Yeah.
That after we developed the technology that makes this power conditioner possible, we weren't able to, we monetized the technology first in the PowerCell 8SX.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that thing performs better than most of our competitors.
For sure.
Most expensive line conditioners. And then we have the 14, which has 14 outlets. Yeah. And it very completely expresses this new technology.
Yeah, it does.
And then we have the $60,000 PowerCell SRX. And I can tell you, of every product we make at my factory and have ever made at my factory, this has the lowest profit margin of anything we manufacture. It is so mind-numbingly expensive to build and requires so many man-hours.
Yeah, sure.
It's insane.
Yeah.
This is my
visual
Bugatti.
Work of art as well.
This establishes that we are a world-class manufacturer. I don't know of any other companies that could build something.
No, it's beautiful, and it sounds beautiful.
And it's made by hand in my Southern California factory.
I understand. Yeah. Let's talk about the black box carbon right here.
Black box has been on the market for over 10 years.
So hold on. Let me step back and let's tell the quick story of how it came to be. Once upon a time at CES, if you remember back in the days, in the late 2010, 11, 12, we were in this lousy sounding room at the Venetian. Remember the ones that did the step up?
Yeah, I do.
And we were sitting on the couch, which you couldn't move out of the room.
Yeah.
And I go, dude, we got this crazy bass null in here. I wish we just had a device that we could just set down and absorb up the bass null. Yeah. And you go, oh, well, I actually could come up with something like that.
Yeah.
18 months later, we had the black box, and it's been on the market ever since, and it's been a fantastic bass.
It's been on the market over 10 years.
Yeah.
We have sold thousands of units.
Yes.
It's an extremely popular product, and it was manufactured for over a decade, completely unchanged.
Yes.
But in the intervening years, we learned a lot about materials and how different materials contribute to sound.
Yeah.
We use carbon fiber for our cable elevators. We use carbon fiber for our chassis, because carbon fiber, it's amazing from an electromagnetic standpoint and a mechanical vibration standpoint, the way that it deals with both.
Resonance, noise rejection.
It's the reason the Wolfman over at Magico went from aluminum to carbon fiber.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So when we made our black box using a carbon fiber chassis instead of an aluminum chassis, you get a lot more articulation in the bass. Yeah. You get more delineation of details in the sound field, in the mids and the highs, and you get an overall more impactful device than it was, even when it was amazing as aluminum. I didn't think it could get any better, but when we engineered it, it is. Yeah. Also, as audiophiles want to do, they're very experimental.
Sure.
Right? So we were hearing from some people in Europe that if you stack black boxes.
And hearing from us.
And you.
Yeah.
If you stack black boxes, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
So when we re-engineered it, we put dimples in the top so you can stack a second black box, or if you already have black boxes.
Not believable.
Correct. And if you already have a black box, we're not stacking here because I don't want to take away from this, but if you already have a black box and you add a black box of carbon, you put that on the bottom, stack your current black box that you have on top, and it's about 85% of what you would get if you had two carbon black boxes. So
amazing. The compounding effect's amazing.
It's incredible.
Lastly, on the new items, you were talking about SRX XL.
The new SRX
cables
XL,
and interconnects.
Speaker cable interconnects, power cords. This is the SRX XL.
So this is your flagship cable line.
I believe this is the highest resolution, most advanced speaker cable you can buy today on the market.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah, and then of course, we're also showing the new Voodoo Streamer server.
Yes.
And
so Ted, we're using two machines in this room.
Yeah.
Can you explain for the folks out there in Audio Land why we're using two Voodoo Streamer servers in this room?
You can use one. I was just at the Toronto show where I got Best Sounded Show.
Yeah.
And I used one.
Yeah.
But when you use two, you use the second one like a Roon nucleus.
Yeah.
If you take apart a Roon nucleus, it's basically a Raspberry Pi. You know, this is a world-class PC.
Yeah.
With my technology built in, electromagnetic cell technology from the PowerCell line conditioner, ULF ultra-low frequency biasing to get rid of the high frequencies that are created by the chip. Sure. But when you break it up into two separate boxes,
one is an endpoint.
One's an endpoint and the other
is doing the number crunching?
For the nucleus. Yeah, it's running Roon.
Yeah. So you're splitting off duties for the CPUs.
Let's say you buy one.
Yeah.
And 6 months later, you're like, I want to try a second one, see what that does. You can. Now, we could have made a better best. We could have made this one, and then we could have made one bigger and stacked and put a second. But why do it that way?
Yeah. Just add the second one and get...
And then you're also separating into two boxes for the exact same reason you get better performance from having a preamp that's not built into your amplifier.
I have a customer that bought two. He had one, added the second, and thought it sounded at least a third better with the second one.
Correct.
He was quite a bit happier with that.
You get, it does everything that the single box does, but it gets a little bigger and you have more density out at the edges of the sound field. Yeah.
So in the interest of time, I don't want to keep rattling on here. Let me kind of chat about a few other things in the system. These bright red speakers are a brand new speaker from von Schweikert Audio.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good speaker.
Amazing speaker.
Very good.
Made in Riverside, California. It's their first speaker in maybe 5-6 years. It's called the VR30. It's right in the middle of the line. They make it in two versions. They make it in a passive version without a booster amp in the back. That's $49,000. And then they make it with the booster amp, which we have here, and that's $59,000. And it is not believable. People are walking out of their room shaking their heads in this room. In addition, we have the JMF Audio amp and preamp playing today. We're one of JMF's top dealers here in the United States. This is the PRS 1.5 preamplifier. And this is the HQS 6002 stereo amplifier. In addition, we are using a DAC from Japan called Abendrot. And this is the Colt DAC, C-O-L-T. And it is unbelievable.
It's very good.
They have their roots in pro audio, and they are really known for their clocks, etc. It is amazing DAC.
It's a good DAC. Yeah. It's a really good DAC.
And this guy is a DAC snob. He's very hard to please on DACs.
Yeah, I mean, I can make any dog hunt or any DAC hunt, but that's a good DAC.
It is a great DAC.
Yeah, I didn't have to work very hard.
No. So, in summing up, that's what we've got going on here in room 853. Another great performance, Ted. Great partnership with Synergistic Research. Want to shake my hand out here? Don't leave me hanging. Go to you from 853. Yeah. Capital Audiofest. 853.
We're brothers. We've been working.
Yeah. Oh my God. So long.
When we were young and good looking.
That's it. Speak for yourself. All right.
Should have stayed on the phone, should have listened to my old man. No, you can't hold me forever, I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a present for your friends to open, this boy's too young to be singing the blues. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse, I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny back-toed. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. So what do you think you'll do then? If they shoot down your plane, they'll take you a couple of vodka and tonics, get you on your feet again. Maybe you'll get a replacement, there's plenty like me to be found. Mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing for tidbits like you on the ground. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse, I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling loud in the woods, hunting the horny back.
Yeah, we want an electronic.
Can we go do an electronic?
Thank you. Yeah, no, I always said I needed this, but we want
beyond the yellow brick.
Please. Let's go. Von Schweikert! Von Schweikert! Von Schweikert! Right.
going to turn off all the active synergistic tech in the system. I want you to hear this.
Okay.
Turning off the power conditioning, turning off that same technology in my server,
Kill him.
turning off the Galileo active ground block, and I'm turning off the Tranquility bases and Tranquility pods. There, just turn those off. Now listen. Okay.
Crazy, huh?
Yep. Well, if you want to run this here,
Yeah,
I'll turn
fucking
it on
flat.
while it's playing.